This is our lacrosse ball TFL smash. For this we need our lacrosse ball, a dense massage ball like it, maybe even a tennis ball. But I prefer a lacrosse ball because it's more dense and we can really dig into the tissue a lot easier than when we have a soft tennis ball. So what we need to do here is we're going to target the TFL muscle. And the Latin word is tensor fascia latae, and that basically just means it's a hip flexor muscle. Some people call it the capillate muscle because, yeah, it sounds funny and it's easy to remember, but we're just gonna do the short version, TFL. TFL are part of hip flexors that are right here on the side part of our hip. So just where I have my pocket, actually, the opening part of my pocket. What we're gonna do here is that we're gonna locate the spot by getting down on our back. Then I'm gonna bend my hip 90 degrees, and then I'm gonna place the ball right here on this side, like just at the 90-degree angle part of my hip here. And then I'm gonna rotate on top of the ball, keeping my hip bent 90 degrees. And then I'm gonna just scoop around a little bit and see if I can find any spots that stands out right on this side front part of my hip. I want to make sure that I don't roll on top of the bony parts here on my hip, because that is just unnecessary pain. Whenever I find a good spot, I'm just gonna lay still here and then desensitize the area by doing a couple of deep breaths. Inhale with my nose. Slowly exhale through my mouth. Do that 2 or 3 times. I'm gonna switch into doing some contract relax cycles. So I got my 4-second inhale. Then I'm gonna contract my entire right leg for 4 full seconds. Just keep building up the tension. And then relax completely for 8 seconds. Try to exhale through the entire 8-second window. Then I'm gonna continue doing that pattern for 2 to 4 reps until I feel like the spot doesn't feel as tender anymore. Then I can try to play around and see if I can find a new spot here on the side. Or I can try to move my leg around. So while keeping tension on the tender area, I can try to extend my hip. I can flex it again and see what kind of different sensations I feel here. Maybe I need to scoop the ball around, find a new spot. Just try to smash the entire area, all whilst I continue to be able to breathe. So that is the most important part when we're doing soft tissue work and mobilizations, that we need to remember to breathe. Because if we hold our breath while doing stuff like this, then our nervous system will think that this is something dangerous happening, and everything will tense up to protect ourselves, and then we can't get the tissues to relax and restore the mobility and the motions here. So 2 to 5 minutes of work on the tender areas. Deep breathing first to desensitize, contract relax cycles, and then moving around is the third option. So that is our lacrosse ball TFL smash.